4ENTHUSIASTS. So this is the part 2 of our 5-cylinder swap STI build on our pretty much our CAD design. So right now we're going to be talking about the cooling system, which is going to consist of the radiator and pretty much the AC and the intercooler cooling system. So this is the overall design. It's pretty sick actually, but I'm going to take some stuff off. So I'm going to take out all the inlet and outlet ducts, show you guys to hide those, and hide the inlet ducts as well. So these are all the heat exchangers that I have on the STI build. So where you see this black piece, this is called an interchiller, which we're going to be sourcing it from FI interchiller. This pretty much uses the AC system, which cools down the air to water intercooler, the coolant used in the air to water intercooler, and it significantly reduces down the temps way below ambient, which is pretty awesome. But it does use the AC system, which the AC condenser is sandwiched between the radiator and the front heat exchanger. So this piece right here in the back is the main radiator, and then we have two smaller auxiliary radiators, which are, all three of them are for the engine. And then the front piece right here is the front main heat exchanger, that's for the intercooler liquid, and these two on each side in the front is for the intercooler as well. So their engine has 3 heat exchangers, the intercooler has 3 heat exchangers as well. And this piece, the front right here, will be ducted out in the hood, and then the sides will be ducted out on the wheel arches. So let me add the inlet ducts right now. So these are the inlet ducts. They're made out of carbon fiber. So whatever the grill opening you see in the front bumper, that's where the air is going to come from. So this upper one is the upper grill of the STI. That will be ducted to the front heat exchanger. And all these will be, it's pretty much your cooling stack right here. They're all sandwiched between each other. And this bottom one here is a lower grill right here, and that's all ducted as well. And these ones are the side fog bezels, which you can cut them out to have an opening. Those will be ducted to the auxiliary radiators. And then we could show the outlet ducts. So it's very important, if you want to cool something, you gotta have the inlet and somewhere to duct it out. So for our design, we have this outlet duct right here for the main cooling stack. That one will be ducted out to the hood right here. So the hood will have a hole to duct out the hot air that has been used, taken all the energy and moved out to the hood. And then there are these ducts right here on the outlet, and these will be vented out to the wheel arches, which you can see a lot of cars that have auxiliary radiators. They have a little grate on the wheel arches to duct the hot air out. But yeah, everything will be AN fittings. I believe these are around like 16 to 32 ANs. I'm not sure, but I'll show you guys the piping on probably another part. But yeah, this is the overall system. All the mounts have these little pins right here, so they use like a rubber grommet. Very easy to install. I originally wanted to have the cooling stack a little angled, but the packaging is very, very tight in this car. So I'm not even sure if this rear cooling duct will even clear the intake manifold. But yeah, overall, every heat exchanger should have some sort of duct, so the air can go through all the fins, because air is very lazy. So if you don't have any kind of ducting, it'll just flow to the least resistance right there. And there should be some shield right here to seal everything off, so the air will actually go through all the cooling stack right there. Yeah, very cool. And this piece right here, so if you're on track, you really don't want to use the interchiller because it turns on the AC, which if you lose power. So mainly these 3 front heat exchangers for the intercooler will be cooling that during the track if you're doing like autocross or anything. But during a drag setup, you're pretty much only going to use the FI interchiller. So there will be like a bypass, and also there's going to be like a intercooler ice tank in the back to increase the cooling capacity as well. But yeah, this is part 2 of the cooling system. The next part will probably show the intake as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you're driving your dream car.